Good afternoon, students. Today we are going to explain our lesson number first. I have already sent you the video on our lesson number first, and name of our lesson is Evolution of the Computer. Okay, evolution shows that what is mean by evolution? Can anyone tell me? Yes, evolution means development of computer. That means in last era, how the computer size, how the computer work, all details are detailed thing of computer. Today we are going to learn. So now we have to see the evolution. So how the old people, ancient people do the calculation. That's why first device for the calculation, they use the sticks and the stones for the calculation. But which is the first calculating device? So we are use the first calculating device is known as a abacus. Okay, so it is the made up of a wooden stick, the square, and having the bits. I shown you what is a abacus. Just see, this is the abacus, this is the frame. Okay, in this frame there are different beads. Using these beads we can do the addition, multiplication and the subtraction. So abacus is the first calculating device and it do addition, subtraction, multiplication and division. So everyone, have you seen the device abacus? Okay, today we have to learn the next point, evolution of the computer. First device we have seen, calculating device is abacus, but it's only device, it's not a machine. But first, how they found the first computer? So this age of the computer is known as the first generation computer. Just see here everyone. So first generation of computer, first generation computer. What is the first generation computer? In this we use the vacuum tubes in a computer. What are the vacuum tubes, or why we use the vacuum tubes? Can you see vacuum tubes? Tubes are very big in a size, that are used for the store the memory and store the circuit of our computer. Do you know the CPU of computer? Yes, this is very small in size, but in ancient age there are vacuum tubes are used for the computer. That's why computer size is as large as our house. That's why this type of generation is known as a first generation computer. I have already explained you the one example last time, that is your television set, TV. Have you seen the old age TVs? The size of TV is very large because there are also some tubes. That's why TV size is large, like a big box. Nowadays, have you seen a very flat and thin TV? Same way we have to see the generation of computer. So first generation computer is also known as a vacuum tube generation. Which generation, students? Vacuum tube generation. In this age of the computer, there are different features. First feature is they use the vacuum tubes and punch card. What they used? Punch card. Punch card is a card in which different holes are there, and we use this card to give the information. These holes gives the input to the computer. Okay, so that's why second feature of this computer, they are very big in a size. The size of the computer is as like as a house. Third feature, can you see? They required large electricity. Can you see? If there is a very big machine, then they required large amount of electricity. So third feature is they required large electricity. Next feature we are going to see, if they require large electricity, then they are generating lots of heat. What they create? What they generate? Lots of heat. So lots of heat they will generate, and due to lots of heat the machine will be many time it will be damaged, and we have to replace the many part of that type of computer machine. Okay, so it will generate more heat, it will require large heat, and that's why very costly to maintain. Maintain means we have, when our computer, any part is damaged, any part of our old computer is damaged, that time we have to replace it. Okay, so it is very costly to replace that part. Is this clear, everyone? And the slow in work, that type of machine, first generation computer machines are very slow in work. So do you know the examples of that type of machine? EDVAC and ENIVAC. These are the example of first generation computer. So what is the full form of EDVAC? That is electronic discrete variable automated computer. Just you have to remember this full form. If you don't remember this, do you have to remember this short form? Okay, and another example of this is UNIVAC, that is universal automated computer, and IBM 65 are the example of the first generation computer. Have you understood this point? What is a first generation computer? It is a first generation computer is also known as vacuum tubes, which are very big in size. That's why the computer size is also big. Very good. And they require large electricity, and they generate very large amount of heat. They are very costly to maintain. They are very slow in work. Okay, so read it and learn it carefully. After that, at next lecture we will see our next point, that is second generation computer. Okay, bye bye, take care.